For many years, we have seen Ryu, Ken, and Chun-Li develop into greatness within the Street Fighter universe. They are the face that has represented Capcom's most beloved fighting game for many generations. But as in everything in life, things must change, and with this change, the new generation of fighters. What does Capcom have in mind? Is this the end of our beloved characters? Without further ado, let me welcome you to the Street Fighterverse. They have been the beloved children of the Street Fighter series for more than 30 years now, but not for long. There are 3 new characters that have been informed to carry the legacy of these 3 legends. The great people from Game Informer had a chance to interview the Street Fighter 6 character designer, Kaname Fujioka, who during their interview with him stated that indeed Capcom is making the move to make Luke, Jamie, and Kimberly as the new face for this new generation of Street Fighter fans. This info is based on the latest look on Street Fighter 6, where the character designer Kaname Fujioka states, "Kimberly's like the last piece of the trio of Luke, Jamie, and Kimberly. That is almost related to how Ryu, Ken, and Chun-Li were in the older generation of Street Fighter," said Fujioka via Game Informer. "We wanted to kind of recreate that relationship with new characters, so Kimberly's the last piece of that puzzle, essentially. Not only that, but we wanted to make that trio a diverse group, with Kimberly being an African-American woman who is enamored by ninja culture. She wants to be like Guy, so she practices Bushin Ryu style, but simultaneously, she's a very athletic character. With Luke, they're making him the new hero of Street Fighter 6, giving him the main role of the series, but with another direction, and they state, Luke, being the main character, we felt that we really wanted him to be a straightforward and easy to relate with type of character, without a lot of curveballs in comparison to Ryu, who's always been the main character or iconic character of the Street Fighter series," said the character designer. "We wanted to make Luke a bit different and have some contrast between Ryu's disciplined age look and Luke. We want to make Luke the protagonist figure, but differentiate him from Ryu in his appearance and story. We wanted to make him be more of a colorful, refreshing type of character, with colors that are easy to understand, with an emphasis on blue and orange. How would the story develop for these 3 characters? How would Jamie fit in the equation as well? When it comes to Jamie, this was somebody that Nakayama wanted from an early point. He always wanted him to be a rival figure to Luke. Unlike Luke, who uses more of a modern MMA style of fighting, Jamie utilizes more of an ancient drunken boxing kind of kung fu style. We felt that just having that is not enough, so we incorporated more modern elements of movement, like breakdancing and stuff that is probably more relevant to a younger generation of people. Even though it is stated that Ken Masters would likely have a very close relationship with Luke's story, we would have to see what Chun and Ryu's story would be, since now they are taking more of a sensei role in this series. Let's make it clear that their intention is not to replace, their intention is to resemble the feeling and chemistry of Ken, Ryu, and Chun-Li. These characters, even though they look amazing and yes, have amazing fighting abilities, they are just not as iconic as Ryu, Ken, and Chun-Li. The new guys simply don't have the charisma to compete against them. I recognize that Capcom is trying to maintain its relevance with its new generation of players, adding a new fresh spin to the series, but trying to replicate the feeling and the chemistry of these legends is a tough task to pull off. They can incorporate the new with the old to keep both sides of the spectrum happy. I personally think it's great that they try to make new characters that create amazing bonds, just like the old group, but only if they have an amazing story behind them, something that makes them worthwhile to keep following for the years to come. Having new characters for the sake of just throwing new faces in a game, in my opinion, just won't do. So far, I'm digging the story of Luke and eager to know its involvement with JP and Ken. They are trying to move forward with the series, and so far, I like where they're headed. So what do you think about this? Let us know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell to stay up to date on new theories and info. Thank you for watching. This has been your Street Fighter host. Welcome to the center stage. Our new Discord server. There you can talk with us, chat about current events going on in Street Fighter, information, theories, and lore. We'll leave the link in the description box below. We want to thank everyone for tuning in and becoming part of this Street Fighter community. We want to thank you for your positive comments towards our channel, because it only habilitates us to grow even more. From the Street Fighterverse crew, we thank you.